Hi y'all, welcome back to the channel. I am back with another reading. Today's reading is brought to you by another subscriber request. This particular reading is going to be on Rosé or Rose, but I think it's pronounced Rosé from the K-pop Korean group Blkpink. So I'm super excited to do this reading today. For her reading, the subscriber wasn't really clear specifically. Well, it was multiple people that requested to do a reading on her. So I'm going to just kind of tap into everything. So for her reading, I'm going to be using the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck that you can find on Amazon. And I'm also going to tap into her love life. So I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle for that. I'm also going to use Romance Angels, okay, for a more in-depth love reading if she's dating or not dating. And then I'm also going to tap into her career. So are we going to get new music from her? So for that, I'll be using the Career and Life Oracle deck, okay? So those are the decks that I'm going to be using for today's reading. And of course, if I need to, I have more decks out here, and if I need to use them, I'll show you guys, okay? All right, so let's get right into her reading. I've already prayed over the cards. So before I start out, I do want to say that everything that I am saying is allegedly. I do not know any of these people personally, nor do they know me. So I'm not affiliated with anyone in the industry. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, okay? So make sure you guys are liking this video, thumbs up this video, share this video, hit the like button, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, okay? All right, so let's get right into Rosé's reading. And this is just going to be general. So, like I said, everything that I am saying is allegedly. However, with my readings, you know, my intention is for the messages to be clear and precise and relevant, okay? All right, and as accurate as possible. All right, so I'm going to pull some tarot on her and see what comes out. Normally, I would do the oracles first, but we're going to do a little bit different this time. All right, so what messages do we have for Rosé from K-pop group Blkpink? Show me love, career, finances, personality. I don't know anything about her, you guys. So, okay, look at... I don't know anything about her, so everything that I'm saying is truly, truly like just pure intuition and reading the cards. So the first card that came out for her is the Queen of Pentacles. Go ahead, girl. I like her already. She's about her money. You see that? Okay, she's about her money. I like her already. So she's definitely she likes the finer things in life. She has a little bit of a bougie side. She's a little bit bougie. She's down to earth because the Nine of Pentacles does represent, it could represent like a Taurus or an earth sign. So Taurus, Capricorn, or I forget what the other one is, but doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign, but she's embodying this energy of, you know, she's focused on her money, on her career, financial independence. This woman is very luxurious, very financially stable. Okay, she is in her garden of grapes, and she probably does a lot of traveling too. I'm seeing Italy. I'm seeing places with beautiful vineyards and things like that. So she probably travels a lot in those places, or likes to go to those places, or could live somewhere near there. Like there's like vineyards and lots of green, like, you know, greenery, but like beautifully shaped and all of that, okay, in her yard. So yeah, she's about her money. She's focused on her career. We're gonna hear more from her as far as music or some type of creative endeavor. The bird on the hand does represent messages, okay? So it represents communication, all right? So we're gonna definitely hear from her very soon, if not already. All right, so that's the energy for her. So let's see what is surrounding the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the first card that went, ooh, not the Devil, you guys. Who is it surrounding her? So we have the Devil surrounding Rose. What is going on? So we're going to tap more into this. Why did the Devil card come out? So she could be around people that want to control her. She could have, or this could be her energy, but I feel like it's probably people around her, because that's what I was asking as I was shuffling. So the Devil represents people around her. They could want to control her. She could be in some type of contracts, okay, like financial contracts that may be binding right now that she's trying to get out of. She could be in a romantic relationship with someone that is controlling, and they're controlling her, you know, intimately, sexually, okay? The devil could also represent the sign of Capricorn or an Aries. Okay. What else? What else is surrounding her? What else? Okay, so we have victory here. The Six of Wands. She's definitely taking a lot of positive steps forward. So this devil energy, like I said, the devil doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It could represent material possessions. So she could be someone that's very materialistic. She could be into, you know, the money, the clothes, the cars and all that. She could be very, you know, a material girl. I just heard that, like material girl living in a material world. Okay, so she gives me that type of energy. The Six of Wands does represent taking action, you know, taking a victory lap of sorts. Okay, so she's very proud of herself, very confident. So it could be her embodying this energy. So she's very controlling. She likes to control things around her. Okay, and she could be a bit, you know, materialistic or possessive. What else? Clarify the devil, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Okay. All right, so we have, she definitely has someone that wants to offer her something here, this Page of Cups. So this is a young man that's probably courting her. Okay. He definitely wants to date her. So he's offering her something, but I feel like whatever he's offering her is not good. Yeah, look at that, the Tower. Whoever this guy is, this Page of Cups, this represents a young man. Okay. Whatever he's offering her is going to lead to some type of destruction. And it could affect her finances in a negative way. So this could be like a warning for her. Okay, because the Tower card is right under the Nine of Pentacles. So this is talking about, you know, her material possessions here could be facing destruction soon. So she could face a loss of money here from a bad business deal. So there was a proposal or some type of business deal that was proposed to her. Okay, and it's not good. It's not a good business deal. Or this could represent a young man that is in her energy that wants to offer her something, maybe offer his heart or whatever. But I feel like he's not coming with the purest intentions, okay? But I feel like she avoids this guy here. Whoever this person is, I feel like she does avoid him because the card is actually facing away from the Tower. Okay, if that makes sense. So like it's like it's facing away from the Tower. So it's not this way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she avoids this Tower here. So this could be a guy in her energy that, you know, probably courting her or trying to court her. And he's like very immature. So she's like, yeah. Could be even a younger guy, someone younger than her. And she's kind of like, yeah, you're too young for me. I don't really want what you have to offer. So she avoids a Tower moment here. Okay. Could be that too. She avoids some type of like catastrophe from happening. Clarify the Six of Wands when it comes to Rose, aka Rose from the K-pop group. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, she's definitely busy. She's very busy. She has a lot of things going on. She's definitely stepping into something new here with the Fool card. So we're gonna see probably new music for sure, or something, some type of creative endeavor that's different than her usual. Okay. Clarify the Tower and the Eight of Wands. What's this Tower with the Nine of Pentacles? Clarify that, please. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, it's like bad business. The Two of Cups talks about a partnership. It could even talk about a relationship too. So it could be, you know, romantic or business, but it's not a good business deal. But I feel like she doesn't lose any money because she knows, like, she's in a powerful position with the Nine of Pentacles. So she doesn't necessarily lose out on money because I feel like she's very savvy. Okay. But this could definitely represent men in her energy that could find her attractive. They're wanting to offer her something, but it's not necessarily a good thing for her, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like whoever this guy is, he's selfish. Like, he's kind of like telling her everything she wants to hear, but I feel like she can see past this. She sees past this, okay? Yeah. So it's definitely a younger man. Younger, it could be two guys too. Could be two different guys. Clarify the Six of Wands with the Eight of Wands. What is this action that she's taking or that's surrounding her? Clarify this energy. Oh, so we have the Ten of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so the Ten of Swords with the Devil, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Wands. I feel like she avoids this here, but she needs to be careful right now. I feel like, and a part of me, this is how I feel she is with the Hermit on the bottom. The Hermit represents someone that is very wise, someone that, you know, they don't mind spending time alone to get to know themselves so they can they're able to make really good decisions. So they're not easily led. You can't peer pressure them into doing something. And I feel like that's her energy. So she's the Nine of Pentacles. She's confident. She has her own money. She's financially independent, right? But there are people that are in her energy that could be offering her something new, like, hey, let's do this business deal together, or hey, I want you to be my girlfriend. I like you. I love you, right? Let's go away together and start something new. And she's kind of like, no, I'd rather do my own thing. I like being single. Like, I'm focused on my career. So I feel like she avoids whatever this Tower moment is here. Okay, because there's backstabbing involved. So this could talk about gossip. It could talk about people stabbing you in the back, talking behind your back. Okay. Fake friends. So fake friendships, right? And I feel like she's focused on her career, on making moves. So she kind of avoids whatever this is here, but it is in her energy because it's coming out in her reading in the spread. Okay. So yeah, look at that. I'm telling you, her money's good. Look at this. So we have the Hermit, the Judgment, and the Ten of Pentacles. So Judgment talks about there's some type of wake-up call that she has. So she could go to someone for advice and she gets some type of wake-up call, and it leads to even more abundance because she goes from the Nine of Pentacles to the 10. And the 10 of Pentacles talks about complete financial stability, great investments. It could talk about the family. It can talk about relationships, okay? But it's things that are in the material world. So she's securing the bag. I like her energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like her energy. She's very wise, and she's getting advice from people that are wise as well, okay? People that have been where she is or where she wants to go next in her career. Yeah. Yeah. She's getting new contracts, new business deals with the Ace of Pentacles, new contracts, new business deals. Yeah. Good for her. Okay. So I'm gonna use the Career and Life Oracle deck next, and then we'll tap into her love. See if there's any new love interest. If you guys have made it to this part of the video, make sure you guys thumbs up this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this, okay? I have a little bit of something for everyone. Okay. Show me finances and career for Rose, K-pop Korean pop star from Blackpink. Show me finances and career. What could we see from her in the near future? Any new music? I see something new here with the Fool card. The Fool card does represent a new beginning with the 0. So you're starting at ground 0. So there is something new coming. Okay. But let's see what it is exactly. All right. Okay. Look, I'm telling you, she's a boss, y'all. Rose, whoever you are, I'm reading your energy and I'm loving your energy, okay? Like I said, I'm very happy that my new subscribers, my audience, whether you're subscribed or not, you guys are definitely helping me to grow my channel. And I think it's so cool that I'm able to tap into, like, you know, different nationalities, like, I love that. And with her, I resonate a lot with her energy because she is a boss. I mean, look at her. Authority. Look at her. So this is Rosé's energy. She's able to speak her mind. She's a queen and a boss in and of herself. She's very independent type of personality. She could be clashing with maybe like label people that are on her label, or like executives and things like that. She could be clashing with them, okay? Because she's in a very powerful position. So she could have a boss, like not necessarily a boss, because I feel like she's a boss, but she could be working with someone that is of a higher authority than her, and they're kind of bumping heads right now. And it could have to do with like a bad business deal or bad contract, okay, that she avoids. So it's like they were trying to manipulate her, but they really weren't able to do it. She was able to walk away successfully, okay? Because I felt like whatever this deal was, it was going to set her up for failure. Like there was some type of betrayal here, okay? So her card reads, clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. So she's going to speak up about something here. Choose peaceful solutions if you can, okay? So she has a very quiet type of boss-like energy. Like she's not the type of person that, you know, yes, she's financially independent, but she may not be loud and boisterous and kind of arrogant about it. She's more so, you know, I'm doing my own thing, like, you know what I mean? Like it's very quiet, very humble type of authority, if that makes sense. Okay, what else? So I feel like with the authority coming out like that, she's sitting, resting. So right now she could be thinking about what she wants to do next, like what direction she wants to take her career in next, if she wants to drop new music, you know. So she's kind of thinking about, okay, what do I want to do next? Where do I want to take my career next? Okay. So this card wanted, yeah, she's rolling the dice. This is what she's doing. Rolling the dice. Okay. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents. It's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight. So we're definitely going to see her soon. We're going to see her doing something different. Okay. She's taking a chance on some type of creative project, and she doesn't know how the public is going to receive it, how her fans are going to receive it, because it is a little bit different than what she's normally doing. So she's kind of, you know, rolling the dice. I feel like it's going to work out well for her, because the Six of Wands does talk about success. It talks about victory, being victorious. Okay. So I do feel like, you know, whatever it is that she does next, it is going to be successful. It could even be groundbreaking, right? Groundbreaking, like this tower, you know, shake things up a bit. You know what I mean? So could be that too. Okay. What else for Rosé? Show me Rosé finances and career. Yeah, she's planning. She's planning, she's strategizing, she's very intelligent, very smart. She knows how to play the game to remain successful. She knows how to play the game, okay? Which means she's very intelligent, very strategic. She takes her time. She's not going to rush anything. So whatever she puts out there as far as like a creative project, it's not going to be rushed, okay? So it's going to be great. It's going to be top tier. All right, so it says you need to take a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Yeah, she's ready to level up. She is, with the authority card that came out for her. It says get advice, like I said, and I just said that. I said she's getting advice from someone that's old, and like an older person that is wise, that is very successful, is giving her advice. And it says it right here in the career and life deck. So it says get advice from someone who is already where you want to go. If that's not confirmation to what I just said, I don't know what is. She's getting advice from someone, and they're giving her good advice, you know, and I feel like that's why she avoids this tower card here. Okay. Okay. What else for Rose? And then can I get two more for Rose when it comes to career and finances? And then I'm going to move on to her love life. So strategy came out again for her. Yeah, she's manifesting, you guys. She's manifesting, and whatever it is that she's doing, what she's working on is very beautiful. All right, with the peacock like this. The peacock is very beautiful. It uses its beauty to attract its mate, right? So I feel like she has eligible suitors. Like there are definitely men in her energy. Could be even 4 different guys, because we have the Page of Cups, the Fool also has a gentleman on there, and the Two of Cups has 2 guys on there. So it could be 2 guys or 4 that are trying to pursue her, and she's really just focused on her career. She's focused on manifesting the next big thing, okay? And I feel like it's going to be beautiful. We could even see her with a different hair color. So she could have like blue hair next, like, you know, light blue hair, or even like my dress that I have on is like blue. So she could dye her hair that color, okay? But whatever it is that she does is going to make her stand out. So it's either her hair or the color that she wears, or just something about her next project is going to really make a lasting impression. She's definitely writing right now. She's writing her music. She's getting inspired. So she could be, you know, out in nature or somewhere where there's like beauty around her, like a beautiful garden. I'm seeing like a garden, a vineyard of sorts, green grass that's like beautifully, you know, shaped and all of that. So she's somewhere that's very beautiful, aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So it's giving her inspiration to manifest something here. So she's getting inspiration from her surroundings, and her surroundings are beautiful because I can see it in my mind's eye. I just can't really describe it. The only thing I can describe it as, like, if you think of like an old vineyard in like Italy, or I don't know, somewhere in like France, or even Georgia, like right here in Georgia. I went to one in Georgia that was absolutely beautiful. And it's like, there's just like a trail of like perfect green grass. There's grapes. There's like I'm seeing a water fountain. So she could be in places like that. That's giving her inspiration. It's beautiful. I'll say that. It is beautiful. Yeah, she's making connections on the bottom. She's traveling, making connections, networking. She could even work with other people on whatever this project is here. Can I get one more? One more. Hold on, y'all. I'm taking some water. Can I get one more, please? One more for finances and career for Rose. Thank you. Yeah, she's shedding her old ways. Okay. She could have had a lot of sneaky people that were not trustworthy around her with the snake here. But her herself, she is outgrowing the old way that she was. You know, like I said, I don't know anything personally about her, but when I think of shedding, I'm seeing someone that is shedding their old skin, that is literally growing up, maturing, right? She's becoming a different kind of woman, okay? I feel like innately she's still herself, you know, she has a very bubbly personality because I feel energized by her reading. So, but she's shedding her old self. She could have gone through a dark time. She may have been depressed in the past, and she's releasing that. She's letting that go, okay? I feel like she's outgrowing her work situation. So there's something about, like, you know, the way that she produces music, or the executives that are around her. She could be working with like a different company or a different team of people. I don't know how you call that in the music industry, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like she's working with like different management, different people, because she's outgrown the old, maybe K-pop type of music. Maybe she wants to do something different. Okay. Yeah, it says you need to set higher goals and standards. So I feel like she wants more. She's ready for her 10 of Pentacles. She's ready for complete financial success. So if she was a millionaire, she wants to be a multi-millionaire. If she's a multi-millionaire, she wants to be a billionaire. She wants to do something different, okay? I just heard Rihanna. She wants to do something different like Rihanna. Like, you know how Rihanna, you know, she started out with music and things like that. She was very successful in that. And then she went on to Fenty, you know, Fenty Beauty, and now she's a billionaire from doing something different. So I feel like with Rosé, it's giving me that same type of energy. Like, she's ready to do something different. She's a different woman now, okay? So she is shedding her old self. and becoming. She's in her state of becoming right now. Yeah, she's healing. She's healing old pains, healing maybe from deception, lies and deception. So she's healing from that, and she's becoming a different woman. She's stepping into her power. Yeah, that's what I feel. She's stepping into her power. So good for her. Good for her. All right. So we're going to move on to Romance Angels. I'm only going to pull a few cards because they are oracles. So can I get 1 to 2 cards for romance? 1 to 2 cards, please. Any new love, any loved interest. There are male energy surrounding her. So any prospects, 1 to 2 cards for Rosé from Blackpink, Korean pop star. Okay, so we have it is safe for you to love. So she's open. She's open to, you know, a relationship, even if she may not necessarily be actively dating anyone right now, because she is focused on, I feel like she's very career driven. So she's focused on her career and, you know, completing her goals. But I do feel like she is still open to love, okay? She's still open to love. She's very optimistic. And I feel like she's going to get that, okay? What else? She's a woman on the go. I feel like she's on the go, like even on the horse. So this is her energy here, right? This woman is on a horse, but the horses, their feet are up. They're ready to go, right? So I feel like this is her. She's embodying that energy. Like, all right, I'm ready to charge forward. I'm ready to do the next thing. All right. She does have a lot of wands cards. So this is many things happening at once, right? You got a lot of things coming at you. So she could have her hand in a lot of different projects. I just heard makeup. So she could be doing like beauty products, music, movies. She's flying here, flying there. Like she got many things going on at once. Okay. But I do feel like, you know, she is open to love. She's not closed off to it. One more card. Thank you. Ooh, romantic feelings. There's someone that she likes. Somebody's stirring up her romantic feelings. So there's definitely someone that, you know, she has feelings for. Okay. Definitely someone she has feelings for, but they're not in a relationship. But there's definitely feelings that, yeah, they're attracted to each other. Okay. With attraction on the bottom, they are attracted to each other. But I feel like right now she's not really open to it. Okay. Because she could still be thinking about her ex. So she's not open to it. Okay. This horse is like in a cage. You know, she's not really fully healed. She hasn't fully healed yet from her ex partner. So I think, you know, is she open to love? Yes. Is there someone that she kind of has her eye on and they have their eye on each other? Yes. But I don't feel like she's dating anyone seriously right now. Okay. Yeah. Because she could have trust issues. Would pay attention to the red flags. She could have trust issues. So she's not really focused on dating anyone specifically, but she is open to love. Okay. So I'm going to close out her reading with the Lover's Oracle. These are these beautiful heart-shaped decks here. So when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to matters of the heart, show me Rosé. Okay, so it says a message for you. So her card reads, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So there's definitely somebody that she loves and this person loves her. I feel like it's this guy here. Whoever this guy is that's stirring up her romantic feelings, this guy is telling her that he loves her. Okay, he's definitely telling her that. She kind of needs to be careful because with the devil energy and the 10 of swords coming out in her reading, I feel like he may be a little bit of a, there's a little bit of deception there, okay, with that coming out in her reading. So I feel like, you know, he could be telling her he loves her or texting her like, I love you, you're beautiful, and things like that. And she could be telling him like, I love you too, but I feel like it's very lighthearted, okay, because she kind of sees past his persona, if that makes sense. Okay. And then we have soulmate. So she is going to meet her soulmate. The bottom card talks about what you don't see coming. So in the near or distant future, she is going to meet a soulmate. She's going to meet a partner. So she's going to be with someone in the upcoming years, I'll say, maybe a year or two. Okay. It says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So remember, we got the manifesting that came out earlier for her. So I do feel like she is going to meet someone, but I don't feel like it's anyone that we know. I don't feel like this person is in the spotlight. I feel like this is someone that, she hasn't met this person yet. Okay. It's different from who this is here. Okay, whoever this gentleman here is, it's a different person. I feel like this is someone she hasn't met yet. That's a soulmate. But this gentleman here is definitely in her energy. He's telling her that he loves her. And I feel like she feels comfortable with him. She feels safe with him. But there's an aspect of him that he's not showing her, if that makes sense. Okay. So that was the reading for Rosé from the Korean K-pop group Blackpink. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you leave your comments, share this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all. Peace.